What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Fantasy Tomorrow. We're going into week 11 and it's time already to start planning for our waiver wire pickups and our streamers for this week. So let's go ahead and just jump into my favorite guys for week 11. Now, let's start off with my top 5 waiver wire pickups. And keep in mind, too, that on bye this week are the Broncos and the Rams. So there's definitely plenty of fantasy relevant players on those teams we're going to have to replace in our lineups. But moving on to my top 5 waiver wire pickups, my first guy is Rhamondre Stevenson, running back for the Patriots. He ran extremely well in week 10, filling in for the banged up Damian Harris. Even if Harris returns this upcoming week, Stevenson may have earned a substantial role in the run-heavy Patriots offense. And if Harris misses more time, Stevenson is a must start. My number 2 guy is Rashod Bateman, wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens. Bateman was really the only thing working for the Ravens in their Thursday night loss to the Dolphins. Bateman has shown over the past few weeks that he has the tools to produce as a receiver, and he should be owned in just about every league. My number 3 guy is Elijah Moore, wide receiver for the Jets. Moore has had 3 solid weeks in a row, and should continue to build on his rookie season on a team that will be extremely pass-heavy no matter who the quarterback is. Number 4 is Kendrick Bourne, wide receiver for the Patriots. He's more of a boom-bust guy, but if your team is looking for a guy who can explode on any given week, Bourne might be your guy. And he really has had a decent number of big plays this year. The Patriots' offense is rolling right now, and Bourne should benefit from that. And then finally, my number 5 guy is Foreman, running back for the Titans. With Derrick Henry banged up, the Titans have split things pretty evenly between Foreman and Adrian Peterson. But Foreman has looked like the better of those two, especially this past week. If you are desperate for a running back, Foreman should be a safe guy to add. Alright, let's go ahead and move into my favorite quarterback and tight end streamers for week 11. My favorite quarterback for this week is Tua Tagovailoa of the Miami Dolphins, and he's a guy who's becoming a constant on this list. Tua played really well off of the bench on Thursday night, and has had some extra time to get healthy before the Dolphins game against the Jets, whose defense is having one of the worst runs in NFL history. Tua should have no problem putting up points this week. My next favorite quarterback is Cam Newton of the Carolina Panthers. Now, in his first action of the season, Newton scored twice on both of his touches. Newton is now in line to start this week, and he's definitely worth a flyer against a Washington defense that has struggled against opposing quarterbacks this season. Moving on to tight ends, my favorite tight end for this week is Pat Freiermuth of the Steelers. Now, he had a rough performance in week 10, but the opportunities are there as he saw 9 targets in a really gross game against the Lions. This week's matchup against the Chargers should go better, as the Chargers just allowed 2 touchdowns to Vikings tight end Tyler Conklin this past week, so I think good things are in store for Freiermuth. And my other favorite tight end to stream is Dan Arnold of the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's another tight end who's been seeing a bunch of targets recently. In fact, over his past 3 games, he's seen 24 total targets, which is a ton for a tight end. Arnold should be able to produce this week against the 49ers secondary that has really struggled this season. Alright guys, here's a review of my top 5 waiver wire options and my favorite quarterback and tight end streamers, so definitely download this or print it out so that you can use it as you make your claims this week. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, drop us a like and a comment, and check out our Twitter and our Facebook and interact with us, ask us questions, and we'll definitely get back to you. And check out our other channel, Pretty Smart Sports, where we're talking about all sorts of different sports stuff. But again guys, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.